Hello, and happy Tuesday to you. Maths time now. You've got to get your book sectioned off into 3 ready for your arithmetic. And we've got the 4s and 8s for the bronze. We've got silver. We're adding 9 to 2-digit and 3-digit numbers. I'm going to try and use a strategy which is a nice little shortcut for adding 9 rather than counting on 9. What I want you to have a go at doing is adding 10 and then taking away 1. It's easy to add 10 to a 2-digit number. You just change the number in the tens column, and then you're just easy to take away 1 rather than counting up. So have a go at that today. And then gold, you're going to be using known multiplication facts for higher numbers using your place value. So if I had 2 times 3, that would be 6. And if I had 20 times 3, that would be 60. Okay, so a nice little clue for you then. Sorry, this one's dropped off here at the bottom of the page. That's 129, add 9, number 10. Okay, and be ready to pause and then get those done, and I'll put the answers up in a second. Okay. Should have got some of those done, and always just get to however many is sort of comfortable. You don't have to get absolutely to the end of every go. Just get to that stage where you're practicing, and it's about fluency and quickness and speed for those. So it's your 4s and your 8 times table. Though some of those are quite tricky. Those 6, 7s and 9 facts. And you can see this one. I hope that worked for you. I know when I taught this to some of the children just before Christmas, we went all back after having been isolating, but I showed this little trick to some of my children, and they were like, wow, that's so quick. And there's lots of little tricks and for speed that you can do in maths, and I like those sort of patterns and things. I think they can be really useful. We'll be using another one of those. We're going to be taking away 9, and I wonder if you could think what we might do. What would be the rule for that one? Have a little think about that. Okay, and then your gold, you should have those facts in there. So just using those known facts and your knowledge and understanding of place value. So we're solving maths word problems today using multiplication and division. And although this does say abstract here, we are using bar models, so it's a pictorial crossover with abstract today. So your starter is Don had 26 kilograms of firewood and he burned 17 kilograms at the weekend. What's the mass of the wood he has left? So it's a really big clue for you with the language that's being used in that question, that it's a takeaway sum, or it's finding the difference between those two. So have a go at that one. You can pop the answer down in your book, and you should have found the difference. So if we think of it on a number line, the difference between those two numbers, 17 to 20, it's a really good, nice, easy jump, because then you've got 20 to 26. So 17 to 20 is 3, a difference of 3. 20 to 26 is 6. The 3 add the 6 is 9 kilograms. Okay, so this is cool. Have a little look at this one. It says if the plum weighs 4 blocks, how much does the pear weigh? And with this one, you've got, so this is the plum here. So if you think of 4 and you take those on, and because these are equal, because this is a nice straight line across the top, and they're in balance. Those scales are in balance. You can then work out how many would be left, or how many would the pair be equal to. Okay, so we think 4 of these have been used up for the plum. How many are left? And you should have 6 blocks. Okay, because 6 add 4 is 10, and that's how many there are. This is quite. I always find these quite tricky to count. And I think the best way is to count them in the rows actually, rather than dotting around. It's very easy to misjudge with those. Okay, so we're going to be having a little chat about this one, talk aloud, talk with somebody else, talk to the dog. I'm sitting here with my little pooch who's sleeping next to me today while I'm doing my hard work. We've got a lazy dog, and it's quite nice having a little bit of company though when I'm doing my little when I'm doing my filming. Nice to just have a little bit of a little cuddle. So on we go. What's the weight of Sam? So we've got Elliot and Sam. Elliot is 27 kilos. You can see he's been on this big scale here, set of scales, and he's 27 kilograms. And Sam says, I am twice as heavy as Elliot. So pause the video now and have a little chit chat about that, and see how you think you're going to solve it, what sort of strategies you might do, what we've talked about, using bar models and different calculations. What calculation would this be? Okay, so have a little think. And we'll move on. Okay, so bringing it forward so that we can do a bit of learning here. What's the weight of Sam? We've got him as 27 kilograms, and we've got so Elliot is 27 kilograms, and Sam is this little guy here, and he is twice as heavy as that. So bar models are going to be really useful to help us solve these word problems. You can also use your rucksack as well. So reading, understand, calculate, solve, answer and check. Oh my goodness, rattled that off there. So Elliot is 27 kilograms, so we have one bar for him, 27 kilograms. And Sam is twice the weight, so exactly twice, so 2 times that weight. So we're going to have another bar exactly the same, and then another one because he's 2 times the weight of Elliot. And now we can do our 2 times 27, or 2 lots of 27. We could actually just do an adding sum for these two, but I want to see a little bit of practicing of that. I want to show you the multiplication grid today in my working out column, tens and ones. So I've got partitioning this 2-digit number here into tens and ones, so that's 2 tens and 7 ones, so 20 in the tens column and 7 ones. So 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 20 is 40, so using my place value. Knowledge of place value is very handy for these higher numbers. 2 times 7 is 14. Now I'm going to recombine these numbers. I've got 40 add 14, so 40 add 14 is 54, so I could do 40 add 110 add 4 ones is 50 and 4, 54. Whack my answer in there, there it goes. It's not quite right yet. What's missing? It's absolutely right. Hopefully some of you got that. We've got the he weighs, we've got to have it back in that weight unit of measure, which is kilograms in this question. So Sam weighs 54 kilograms. Next one, this is a guided one. You can write this one down, you can draw a bar model so that it's really good practice while we're doing this. So Hannah used 36 grams of chocolate to make a batch of brownies. Ruby used 3 times as much chocolate to make her brownies. How much chocolate did Ruby use? And don't forget, there might be questions here today where it says how much did they use all together, so you might have to get to the end and do another sum. There might be some multi-step questions here. Bar models are going to be really useful, especially get to the end, there's more steps, you just create some more bar models. So we've got Hannah with her 36 grams, Ruby with 3 times. So how many lots of how many bars of 36 grams is she going to have? She's got 3. So we've got 3 lots of 36 grams. Again, we're going to do our working out, column addition, keep saying column addition, keep seeing that column and it makes me remind me of column addition, and it's not, it's the grid method. So 3 times 30, so 3 times 3 is 9, 3 lots of 3, 3, 6, 9, and 3 lots of 30 is 90, 3 lots of 6 or 6 lots of 3 is 18. And then we're going to recombine those numbers, so 90 plus 18, which is 110, and 8 ones is 108. So 90 plus 10, so I'm splitting this number down, partitioning this again, 90 plus 10 is 100, plus 8 is 108. Put that in, but it's not quite ready yet. What's the answer going to be? It's got to be in grams, so Ruby uses 108 grams of chocolate. So we want to make sure that this answer relates to that question. If it doesn't, we haven't done it right. So here is, oh, it's at the airport. Oh, how lovely. We can dream, can't we? Having our luggage checked in at the airport. 40 kilograms for both these 2 bags, okay? We've got a suitcase and a bag, and together they are weighing 40 kilograms. So key fact here, we've got the suitcase is 4 times as heavy as the bag. Don't rush into this and think, oh yeah, 40, 4 times, that's going to be 10. Okay, I looked at that straight away, I was like, yeah, that's easy. It's not actually, you have to really think about this one quite carefully. So how heavy is this one? Because this is for both. Okay, so we've got a sports bag here, and the sports bag is going to be 1 block. Okay, we're going to say, because we know at the moment that the only thing we know is that the whole of the 2 lots together weigh 40 kilograms. And we know that the suitcase is 4 times that of the sports bag. So we've got 4 lots here of the suitcase, plus this weight also, this measurement here includes the suitcase and the sports bag as well. So our bar model has to be for the suitcase and the sports bag as well. And we're going to join these together with some brackets, or 1 set of brackets, because we know the whole of this is worth 40 kilograms, and we know that each one of these is going to have the same value, because this has the same value as this. Okay, so those are the same value because it's 4 times as heavy as, so they're going to be, so it's 4 lots. Okay, we can split that down into 1 lot. The first lot's going to be the same, okay, same value. So we've got 40 kilograms, and we know that there's 5 chunks here that it needs to be shared amongst. Okay, so 40 kilograms divided into 5, together they weigh 40 kilograms. 1 sports bag plus 4 times the same value for the suitcase, so it's 40 divided into 5 lots. So again, we're going to do a working out column, and this time we're going to do a number line for our division, counting up in steps of 5s. 5, so that's 1 jump, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps of 5, and then so we can count up to 40 in 5s, which is 8 steps. So 40 divided by 5 is 8. Put in the actually put 8 kilograms. We know it's 8 kilograms because of this. So then we're sliding that up to 8. So we're going to have 8, 8, 8, 8 in here. That's 4 lots of 8 going in. So 4 times 8 is 32 for the suitcase. So when we look at this, we think this is 32 plus 8 comes back out to 40. So a really good way of me checking. So sports bag is 8 kilograms, one bar on my bar model, and the suitcase is 4 bars of the same length of 8 kilograms, which is 32. And if we add those 2 up, we definitely get that 40 kilograms at the end. So today, to be like a minion and be hopping up and down like really, really excited, go, yeah, we got this. We are going to be solving those maths word problems using multiplication and division. Oh, just one extra thing. When I'm going back to here, if this number here, when you're dividing, I know one of the questions is a higher number. It comes out at a higher number than 10 times the value of the divisor. So what you can do is you can take off a big chunk of 10 times, okay? So imagine this was 55 divided by 5. I could take one big load or 10 lots of that off in one go, okay? So 10 lots of 5, instead of jumping up in these, you know, up to 10 in little tiny numbers, I could do 10 lots of 5, take that off in one go, which would be 50. Then one lot of 5 would be 55, so that would be 11, okay? So you can do that. We have done that in class. If you're a bit baffled with that and you're finding that tricky, Miss B has done a video on this. So if you go back, I think it was last week, maybe even the week before now, there is a video, just a separate video showing division, like a chunking method, okay? And so hopefully that's useful. So you're going to use your ruler, draw your working out column. Hopefully you'll read that question really carefully, get all those facts in that you know that you're going to need. Okay, those key facts. Draw your bar models. Keep referring back to your question. Make sure you've got it matching really well. You can use your grid method or your number line with larger chunks if you need to. In your working out column, check your answer works with the question and includes that correct unit of measure, because otherwise your answers won't be correct. And as I like to say to my class when they forget, to bananas? What are you measuring? Bananas? And they're like, oh no, Mrs. Ludlow, you're always talking about bananas. And but today we're not measuring in bananas, we're measuring in kilograms and grams. Although the minions would probably like a banana, because they do like a banana, don't they? Alright, go well with those today, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, bye for now. And bye for now.